Geeks in Malaysia.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Geeks in Malaysia. I'm Amelia Chen.
I am Nick Dorian.
And I'm Kyril Mbaha, and today we have a very special guest. And if you're watching this on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Geeks in Malaysia, you will notice that we are very oddly framed. Because we have a guest, and that's when I realized, I don't know how to set this up when there's four people around the table.
And it's our first guest in the new space.
Yes, it is. It is our first guest in the new space. Please welcome from, how do I pronounce that company name?
Kaigan Games. Yeah.
Kaigan.
Kaigan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone keeps saying Kaigan, and I was like,
Kaigan.
who's...
I pronounce this Kaigan.
Okay.
Kaigan.
From Kaigan Games, Mr. Jeremy.
Hey, thanks for having here.
Thank you
for coming.
very much for joining us, sir.
Ah.
Ever since we heard about the game, we're like, holy shit, we know someone here.
How do we get him on?
Yeah. I think the general consensus is like, oh my god, a Malaysian team made this game? Like, so we're pretty excited.
And if you're wondering what game we're talking about, it's
Yes.
Doctor Who: The Lonely Assassins, which is a collaboration between Kaigan and BBC, right?
So it's
Maze
between
Theory.
Kaigan Games and Maze Theory, and it's backed by the BBC as well. Yep. So
And
yep.
we all played the game?
Yeah,
Yes.
I played some.
I finished it last night.
Oh great.
Yeah. And, dude, you're responsible for me being late for a bunch of work.
Oh.
Because,
You're
okay, for those that don't know, the game it's a mobile game where you find a phone,
Clues. Yes.
basically. And so the screen is this person's phone, which we'll get into in a bit.
Yep.
And it's, it has its own OS, but it covers the full screen. It feels like a phone. So after a while, I'm like, it's just 450. And I keep trying to find these clues and save these people. And then after a while, I'm like, wait, this isn't my phone.
No, it's not
Do
your
a
time
pull
code.
down, and then I'm like, oh shit, I got 1 bar left.
Yeah, so,
And I've been playing for 2 hours? Shit.
okay, so before we get into the game, Jeremy, tell us a bit about the company, Kaigan.
Okay, sure. So we started like about 4 years ago. We actually sort of like started off with this whole found phone genre thing. We started with Sarah is Missing, and then we went on to create Simulacra and so on and so forth. So we kind of like the quote-unquote experts per se in terms of this genre where it's like the concept of finding someone's phone and you're looking through what's going on. So we started with the concept with Sarah is Missing where you found someone's phone and you realize that this person is missing, what's going on. There is a lot of horror elements built into it because we felt like horror is one of the more interesting genres to try out this new concept because it's like, well, if you don't like the game, at least here's some creepy concepts. So yeah, the game did pretty well, and we went on to make Simulacra, which is what we wanted to do with Sarah is Missing, but we just couldn't fully realize the vision. So Simulacra was the definitive experience of the found phone experience. So after that, we made Simulacra 2, we made Simulacra Pipe Dreams. We also did some other work with other companies as well. They're more like smaller projects here and there, like also in the found phone experience. There was a project with, if I'm not mistaken, an ad company in Germany where they make this imagine historical figures having phones in the modern era.
Ooh.
So it's more educational. So like, oh, do you want to know more about Frida, the artist? So
Frida Kahlo.
like Frida Kahlo, and imagine she has a phone and who are her friends, where did she live, and what kind of pictures will she take in that sense. So it's more educational, but the format is like a modern spin on it. So we did that with Samsung. And another ad company, and Doctor Who came quite recently, like last year. So normally we told ourselves like we try not to work on other, we outsourcing projects basically, like other companies coming to us to help develop. But when we were like it's the BBC, it's Doctor Who, and I'm like,
And also,
stop, let's get like, I don't care, don't say no more.
and
Yeah.
also one of the people in your company, Rex.
Yeah.
He is the what? Like he's also a big Doctor Who fan.
He's a big doctor. He's actually the only Whovian in the company,
Yeah.
so I spoke to him a lot. He's also the artist for the game, so he designed the UI along with other members of the team as well. So he's the one that sort of realizes the Doctor Who elements in the phone UI itself. Yeah.
How did the BBC come calling? Like,
Okay, so actually, it all started with Maze Theory. So Maze Theory is our UK partner for this project. So they actually hold the license to the IP for making games based on the Doctor Who franchise. They also make other games like Age of Time, the VR game, and also they are releasing Age of Reality soon. Also a VR game, and they want to like expand their repertoire for this this transmedia kind of concept where it's like, oh, they have VR, they have phone, they have PC, and so on and so forth. So they wanted to explore a Doctor Who mobile game, and they felt like when they saw us when they saw Simulacra and Sarah's Missing, they thought, oh, Doctor Who has horror elements as well. Can we bring a quote unquote Doctor Who horror game to the phone? And that's how the project came to be. So they called us, and we heard the pitch, and we were like, great. I mean, it fits perfectly because I think I just to be very clear, I'm not a Whovian. Just to be very clear, I'm not a Whovian. So I might get a lot of things wrong. So bear with me. The first ever episode of Doctor Who I ever watched was right after we took this project, and we were like, once it's said and done, once the contract is signed, okay, you know what, we're in, let's go. Let me watch my very first Doctor Who episode, and it was Blink. And after watching Blink, I was like, yeah, this can work. This is great. I think the tone fits. The characters fit. There's mystery element. There's a horror element. There's a creepy vibe to it. And we thought, okay, let's adapt this concept to the phone. So yeah, that's how we get started. So yeah, ultimately they came to us and we just jumped on board without thinking too much about it.
Okay, before we go on with the game though, a little bit more on the background because
right.
What do you call it? I think all of us have known you for a while.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
In many different ways.
Yes.
I met you in when we were doing Lost and Found.
Yes,
at
we did a play
KLPAC.
together.
Yes, we did a play
yes.
together.
Yes.
We both wrote and acted together with a whole bunch of people
Yes.
in a play,
Yeah.
which was a very fun experience. How did
Yeah.
you guys know him?
Through theater.
that's the thing.
Through
With theatre, somehow you
can't
just...
remember.
Yeah, you never sort of
Transcendentally.
remember, but it's like you met through a friend of a
Yeah.
friend.
Probably
of a
at some
friend,
show.
Yeah.
We watch each other's
I think-
shows.
I think once you see the same people over and over again enough, then
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
kind of carry on. After
Yeah.
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 Oh, I know you from that show, and then I know you, and then it just went on.
And then at some
yeah.
point you're hanging out with that bunch of friends and like,
Yeah.
But at that time,
Yeah.
when we were in the play together, were you already working in?
No, actually, so here's the
Because
thing.
that was like 10 years ago.
That was.
And I had
10
no
years
sense
ago.
that it was like, oh, one day this guy's gonna be like,
Yeah,
fucking-
actually,
Right.
exactly, right? Like,
Okay. So
he's gonna be the Malaysian
I
Rockstar
always.
Game.
So I always okay. So
phones.
here's my story. So the reason
Yes.
why I did theater in the first place was to build a career into game development.
Oh,
Yeah.
so how does that work?
Okay, so I always wanted to be a game developer, but I just do not know how. So I did the only thing that I know what to do. I listened to my parents and went to do accounting.
yes.
So
Nice.
yeah.
Chinese
It's
boy.
very safe. Very safe. It's like the path is set and everything, and I hated it. So so I hated every moment of it, and so because because of that I did many other stuff. I went to do like part-time jobs. I went to just try as many gigs as possible, and one of them was theater. And I met this Kelvin Wong. I met Kelvin Wong, a mutual friend of ours. So he had a theater project going, and I started just randomly helping him out with things because I was an accountant. I helped him do his money because he's terrible at it.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely
Because
horrible
theater
at money.
people need help with the money.
Yeah. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, like so I started out from there. Then I got into like like production management. So it's just more like a hobby thing. This is more like something. Oh, this is fun, creative stuff.
You even started your own company.
Right. Yes. I produced some.
Which is like,
right.
oh, I hope you didn't bring it up. You have this look on your face and
No, because it's like, yeah, you can technically call it
collective.
that. Yeah, you can technically call it that, but it's more like a hobby kind of thing. So, anyways, yeah. So it started from there, and I met a writer at the time who was working on a show there who was in the game industry. I was like, there is a Malaysian game company, and he explained to me that, well, yeah, you can get in the industry, but for me, without the easiest way is in production. So I need to get some production experience. So I just kept doing theater over and over again. I was a stage manager. I did some, I helped out with marketing. I helped out with finance. Blah blah blah. So I built like a portfolio per se in production in a creative industry, and then I applied my job in a film company, a 3D film company.
Oh,
Okay.
which one?
Yeah, it's a long time ago. Shock 3D. It was like a 3D. They were developing a 3D film at that time that never released. So nobody talks about that anymore. So that's where I got my experience of working with 3D pipeline, and so with the 3D experience pipeline, with the production pipeline, I got a job in a game company because there's some overlapping thing there. So that's where. So I started, there's this company called E1 Studio. So they are working on a PC game. I did production there, so got to know the game development process, got to know the game design process. So that's where I started to build my experience in game design, and yeah, that's where I started. After that company closed down, and I had no other job. So, but I just kept my feet in the game industry whenever I can. I attended like talks, I attended like meetings, things like that. One thing led to another. I met a bunch of I met my other two business partners, Shah and Azmi. So they were looking. So they were they're trying to they were already in a company of their own, but they want to sort of break out of that. They want to try to let's make a new IP. Let's try to do something new. And I worked with them, and we developed the first found phone game, Sarah's Missing. So that's where it all started. Yeah, it's a long story. So
No, but
It's a long podcast.
Great.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I didn't realize that Jeremy is part of Kaigan until I started playing Sarah's Missing, and I looked at him like, this guy looks really familiar. And then I started seeing the press photos. I'm like,
right.
I know this guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, okay, now moving on to the game, Doctor
Yep.
Who: The Lonely Assassins. To give a little bit of context, especially for
Actually, before we give the context, though, there is something I need to check with you. Like, how much can we talk about the game with
Right.
because if
So-
we talk about it too much, would we give away the answers to?
unless we sort of
So-
give a spoiler warning.
I think okay. So
I
here's
don't
my
know.
opinion.
It's
The
up
game
to
is
you,
out.
because the game is out, but
game
it's
is
only been
out.
out for like what, a week and a half, 2 weeks.
So I'm dying to talk about the game, okay? Because I've done
Yeah.
So
Can we do a spoiler?
Yeah, no problem. No issues.
Okay,
No
okay.
issues. Yeah, because we've done. So I've done interviews before the release of the game. I cannot say anything, and I'm like, come on, what can I say? Yeah, it's based on Bling. Yeah, there's Doctor Who characters, blah blah blah, and the obvious stuff,
Yeah.
But I like it would be cool to get into the nitty-gritty stuff. Like if you find a moment that you thought like, oh, that's really cool. How did you come to that? And I'm like dying to explain it.
I'm so glad he said that.
So-
because I was so worried. That bit.
No.
Let me show you on the phone. This bit here.
Oh, that bit. Yeah, right.
That
yeah.
was fun.
So we did.
So before we get into that, we'll point out at some point when we'll get to the spoiler part. We'll try and do a little bit to encourage people to download the game.
Okay.
But for those
so we can do the general.
the general bit first. So for Whovians, for major Whovians, this is of course a sequel to Blink.
Yeah.
Possibly one of the greatest Doctor Who episodes of the new era. The old
Okay.
era can't really say too much about that.
Has that been actually said in public already or not?
I mean,
I thought it was. I thought Bling was the best. For me,
No.
I
I
mean,
mean,
like,
can we
it's on
mention
the
it? It's
Wikipedia page.
Oh, it is?
I think I mean I googled it and it came out and I was like, okay.
Okay.
That's why
So-
I'm confident enough to
yeah,
say
so
that.
Because that's
Yeah.
the thing, because looking at the literature of the game description, I'm like, what can we say?
Yeah, I think I saw it on Wikipedia
okay.
some game
so
page
we
or
can say
something,
this
yeah.
related to Blink. Like,
yeah,
Sleeping
yeah,
Angels
yeah,
involved.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, look like when you open the game,
It's
and
right
then
there.
like
Yeah.
one of the first things you find is Sally Sparrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a
So
bit,
I think that's
cannot
not
ju-
too
cannot
much of a
lari lah.
spoiler, and I think for
Yeah.
Whovians especially, that's an entryway of like, oh my god,
Yes.
it's related to play. I want to play this
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Like if I were to find that out before
Yeah.
it happened, I would have instantly like no
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah.
But it had Weeping Angels, so still I was like, fuck it, I'm still gonna download it.
Yeah, because in case anyone doesn't know, Nick has a
Real fear of Weeping
a
Angels.
real phobia of fucking weeping angels.
Yeah.
But
People can
okay.
hold me to this. At my wedding, I'm going to have a styrofoam statue of the Weeping Angel in the corner.
So yeah, the game follows you. You find a phone, which obviously you connect with Osgood, which is one of the newer characters in the Doctor Who universe, and you basically have to find out whose phone this is, like how did it get in your hands, and what you can do to sort of find this person again. I think, without giving too much away, that's
That's
essentially
safe.
it. Yeah, that's
basically
safe, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's 16 ringgit 90.
16.99 or 16.90?
Depends on where you download it from.
Okay.
Because the pricing for
yeah.
different
Oh,
stores
Apple.
is kind of
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
Okay, on iPhone it's 16.90.
Yeah.
On
Google, I think it's 22.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh,
Oh,
Apple's
is it
cheaper?
Oh no! Unless I pre-registered for it. So is it cheaper if you pre-register?
I think it's
for it?
cheaper. If you
Okay, because I remember mine was only 16 ringgit something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's available now on iOS, on Steam, on Google Play. I think all platforms, right?
Yeah. We actually also planning to port it to consoles. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So, how long is the average gameplay for? Like, how long can is the play through?
So if you're really fresh, I think you can easily sink maybe 2 hours, give or take. That's the
To
general
complete-
and
to
to
complete.
complete from start to
Yeah.
end. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to go try the different options, you want to try to like make different choices and so on and so forth, find all the Easter eggs and stuff. The mileage may vary, but 2 hours is give and take.
Okay.
Average play time, yeah.
And it is best with headphones. I mean, that of course enhances the experience.
As with
and
all
the
horror
yeah,
games on
fucking
phones.
scariness of the
Yeah.
Weeping Angels.
The game will remind you of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Every time you open it, it's like,
Love
hey, put on your headphones.
Yeah.
But okay, now that we've got that out of the way,
And it is very enjoyable, so you should check it out. We're not
Yes.
just saying that because the developer's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
whether-
he's our friend. Like, no.
and whether or not you're a Whovian or this is your first entry to Doctor Who, it's still a very much enjoyable game to play.
In fact, if it's your first entry to Doctor Who, I think it'll be even more scary.
Yeah.
Because you know, yeah,
You
because
have no
know
idea
the
what these
phrase.
Weeping Angels are.
yeah, at least we know
Yes.
because it's on the cover. I'll be like, all Whovians will be like,
Whoa.
okay, just let me know when it's coming. So I just keep,
Yeah.
preventing it.
So now that we got that out of the way, if you don't want the game spoiled for you of any kind and you want to play it for yourself, pause it right here at this moment.
This is your last
Chance.
Yes. And once you've played the game and want to find out more, come back to this episode.
Yes.
Spoilers, sweetie.
So yes, back to the game. I
Yeah.
had no idea Godzilla was in it.
Yeah. Surprise.
And at one point, Chun-Li.
Yeah, Chun-Li just popped out of nowhere and said finish him, which was really weird.
But yeah, I found it brilliant that you've linked it to Blink. I mean,
Oh,
that
yes.
was Mace.
Yeah, that was Maze concept.
idea,
So they
right?
came to us with a script, like an outline of what the game should be like.
Yeah.
So immediately it was like this is taking place right after, not right after, but after
Yeah.
Blink. After
Yeah.
the
And
events of
how
Blink. Yeah.
how much of a how involved were you guys in the writing process? Because when I'm whilst playing the game, there's so many things that
Yeah.
obviously you need like original cast. Yes,
Yeah.
original
Yes.
cast pops up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To shoot.
Yeah.
And of course BBC is very protective of their
Yes.
IP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was, as I'm playing it, like, did they get to develop with them, or were they like, here's the script, make it
Yeah.
cool?
Right. Okay. So first they gave us an outline.
Okay.
And we broke down the outline to sort of plan out what the game should be like. We call it game design document. So basically mapping out what happens in the game and so on and so forth. So after that, we wrote the preliminary script first, and then we gave it back to them to sort of like Whovianize it per se with their series writer. So they have a writer on board.
At Maze Theory.
It's,
BBC.
it's employed. I think he's tied to. I think he's worked on the show before, so I'm not sure his particular arrangement. But Gavin, Gavin, that's the writer's name. Try to remember his.
Not
yeah. No, yeah. So So yeah, so he basically did an edit. He did an edit over the lines, and that's how that's how the script came to be. And any edits we do after that, so we let them do the final check to make sure that everything's okay. So we always do a first pass first, because in terms of structure and like choices and all these things, we know the best. But ultimately, it's their IP, it's their characters. They have to have the final
And their
read through it.
lore as well.
And their lore as well, correct? Yeah.
And what I love is that, okay, we begin with finding out that this is Lawrence Nightingale's phone, who, where we last saw him, was still working in the DVD shop where he got all
Yes.
the Doctor's DVDs and like, I can't figure this out, you do it, Sally.
Yep.
And
If you don't remember, Lawrence was the goofy guy
Yeah.
next to the lady who's now in Promising Young Woman,
Yes.
an Oscar-winning film.
Has it won?
not yet, but
Nominated.
Nominated.
it's nominated.
Yeah,
But
but
you just watched.
so there you go. If you just like Neighbours and Home and Away, Doctor Who is a gateway in
Yeah.
in England to many things.
yeah, one's in a Marvel film, one's
Yep.
Prince Philip, one's,
Yeah.
And one's
David
in a
Tennant.
game.
Yes, one's in a
Yes.
game. Yes.
Which is still good.
Yeah.
Still good.
Yeah.
So you follow you follow with Osgood to find out what happened to Florence Nightingale.
Gail.
Lawrence and Florence.
Nightingale.
Yep.
And you've got a bunch of videos. Okay, all the things that you shot.
Yeah.
Did you guys direct it, or that was all May's
That was
theory?
all May's theory. So
okay.
so we wrote the preliminary script. So we're like saying this video should be in. This is the beat of the story. This is what he should say and everything like that.
Yeah.
So we wrote the preliminary script, and then again they will do the spin on it, and they will shoot it as well. Yeah. They also do all the production planning and things like that. So like for example, if a location doesn't work, then they will just come back to us and say, oh, we're gonna change this to this. Does it affect the game? No. Then okay, go on. Oh, we need this in our game. Can this be shot? Oh yeah, it can be done, and then they'll do it as well. Yeah.
You rewatched Blink recently, right?
Yes.
What was it? The same house?
Ah,
Did it look like the same house? Come on.
to be honest, the
tell me.
house looked a bit more clean in the game. Like not to make offense or anything, but I mean,
Yeah.
of course, could they have gone to the same house? Is
It
still-
is the
It is
exact
the same house.
It, is
It is the-
it just
yeah.
looks a lot more cleaned up.
No, because it's done up. It's done up. It's
Oh, yeah,
it's
of
to be
course.
sold.
Because it's-
yeah,
because
it's renovated.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
my god.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's 15 years
Please.
ago. It's not
Yeah.
abandoned forever.
So to continue on with the gameplay, like basically what happens is Lawrence Nightingale realizes that someone has rented that same
Wester
house, Wester Drumlins, where they first met the angels, who were, if you remember, TARDIS was here, angels were all facing
Yeah.
each other,
Oh my god.
Yep.
and they're all like, I see you, I'm frozen.
Yes.
And a big Welshman, angry Welshman. I've come to take this property and I don't care who the fuck you are. It's still my property. I got it from my cousin. Are you calling my cousin a liar? You fucking bastard. There's not as much swearing in the game as we'd like.
Yeah,
but you
I mean,
get that
it's-
sense. He puts a very menacing spin on the
Yeah,
performance.
especially his voice notes and the voice calls and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's freaky. So you have to, like, Osgood helps hack the phone for you.
Yes.
And basically tells you, like, yo, this phone belongs to someone. I don't know how you got it, but I need your help. And I'm going to
And
trust you implicitly.
And someone very special to me has
Yes.
deemed you
Yes.
necessary
And
to.
who is this someone special? Oh,
Don't know.
don't know.
Don't know. Is this some
Yeah.
Someone.
some
who
medical
is a-
professional travels around a
Yes.
police box?
Spoilers, it's the doctor. Which is, man, why is he always like, yo, sort this out, but I'm not going to give you instructions.
I know. Like,
I actually appreciate it because again it follows the style of Blake that it's
Yeah.
that the Doctor was rarely there and
Yeah.
only communicating with you through sort of bits and pieces of video or pictures and stuff like that.
I mean, he was communicating through DVDs.
Yeah, exactly.
Through
and
DVD extras.
In this game we see all. Well, spoilers. We see all three Doctors.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we
See,
see
I haven't.
Ten-
got-
Okay lah,
Smith
kind of, yeah. you
and
see.
Capaldi. Could
Yeah.
you not get?
Huh?
No,
Smith,
Whitaker, Smith, and Tennant.
Yeah, I didn't get that far into the game because I loaded it onto my old Huawei and then like it kept crashing.
Oh, Smith because of the
The
tape.
hanging
Yeah.
from the Day of the
Oh,
Doctor.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like Nick is the king of intertextuality, so you know.
Could y'all not get Capaldi? Was Capaldi
I haven't even.
I'm shocked that we even got Tennant and we were like,
What?
Like-
No. Oh no,
that
Tenet.
was old footage.
Yeah, that's all footage.
No, but even that,
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
to get him to
No,
sign
no, no.
off,
But I
you
mean,
know.
I think
No,
Tenet is
Tenet
the
would
most
be more
happy.
than-
He's
yeah.
the most happy.
He's
you
like,
know?
hey, do whatever you want. I mean,
Yeah,
I love
would
Doctor
you
Who
would you
too.
like the Doctor's daughter as well? Like, you know, because she's in the house.
Or would you like the fifth Doctor? I mean,
Yes.
we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
his
we,
own.
I mean, you know, just pop on. You know?
Yeah.
Grandpa,
But yeah,
pop on.
so you have to like basically go through this person's phone, and it's freaky because you're looking at messages. You're trying to figure out.
intrusive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're trying to figure out shit. You're trying to follow links to shit and solve shit.
Yeah,
and then Osgood gives you a scanner to basically scan
Scan
stuff on the
stuff.
phone. So you have something to do besides just looking through someone's phone like a fucking voyeur.
And I mean, the first, I think this was the first thing that happened which creeped me out was when we got the call from Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then his freaky face just turned up, and I don't know why I played it in the dark, but I was playing it in the dark.
That was the first thing that freaked you out. Because that was, to me, that was kind of far in. Like, for me, already when it was like, first there's like all those weird, like, okay, why are these messages all like wibbly wobbly,
IBYB.
you know? And then, like, I think the first glitch, I was really like, what the fuck is going on? But also, okay, here's one of the things. The
Yeah.
first half hour of the game,
Yeah.
if you're like deep into Doctor Who, you kind of see the answers coming.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
So you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on, man, I know.
I just-
Osgood, shut the fuck up.
Let me do it.
I know what's happening. They're in the fucking phone. Don't you remember that Matt Smith episode when they were in screens?
Yes.
It's in my phone.
And we were talking about, could it be at the house? I'm like, of course they're on the fucking house. It's Wester Drumlins. So yeah, I mean,
Did no one read the memo?
for hardcore Doctor Who fans,
Yeah.
of course, it would be an
Yeah.
easy understanding of
Of
what the
course.
fuck is happening.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And
But that still doesn't make it less scary when it happens.
yeah, it's still like,
No, because when the angels start popping out of the phone,
and when, at one point
Yes,
you have to
please
piece-
prepare yourselves.
Yeah.
There will be angels, and we know the image
Yeah.
of an angel is an angel. So,
Like at
Yeah.
one point when you have to solve this sort of puzzle.
Yep, yep.
And then after a while, this puzzle, you know it's becoming a
Oh,
weeping
you can
angel. I'm
see
like,
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't want to put that final picture in because I was like, who's an angel? Is it going to pop up the second I solve the puzzle?
to me, what fucked me up was trying to delete one of the angels, and then the little fucker, I think it was the last angel in like last
Was
hits.
it in the browser or the
No,
chat?
the one in the chat.
Yeah, yeah.
Chat or email where
Yeah.
you're like trying to get rid of them, and then the angel just goes like, "Well, fuck you! I'm gonna corrupt all the emails
Oh,
and
yes.
rearrange them." Now try and find me like, "You son of a bitch!" And it's making this sound that kept freaking out my cats.
Yeah.
oh my god, what? You play on the speakers?
Yeah, I was just playing on
Okay,
speakers.
okay,
So every
okay.
time I was trying to delete the angel, or if the angel popped up, the cat would be like, "Hey, what the fuck is that?"
No, but now what's taking it to another step further in Weeping Angel lore is now that we can discover a Weeping Angel can possess a human and speak through Flint.
Wasn't that kind of done already
Yeah,
as well?
they
because
kind of did-
yeah,
done that
because when he
before.
was scratching
When
his
was this?
face, I could see it coming.
the Matt Smith one, that's the double episode, the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
where
yeah,
they
yeah.
go to
Oh shit,
space
they
and
did that.
Like-
yeah, because Clara was not Clara. So,
Amy.
Amy
When
was
she was rubbing
staring
her
at the thing,
eye.
and then the image was in her.
In-
Oh my god,
inside
yes,
the brain.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit, I
yeah.
forgot that. Okay, because that has been done.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it did hack her body,
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
it's hacking the phone.
Yeah.
and there was an army guy who called the doctor.
Ah,
and he spoke
yes.
through-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch that one.
Yeah, it's been
Because
done before.
Blink is ingrained in my memory.
Yeah.
But that other episode,
That episode
like,
was the one with
River Song, right?
River Song and
where they-
these
The-
these
the
aren't
forest-
statues.
yeah, these are-
yeah.
Oh.
This isn't static.
Oh no, that is that's when you first meet River Song. That is
When they go into the cave,
I
They're in
can't
the
remember what it's
jungle.
called.
yeah, and there's a bunch of army men.
Yeah. It's the prison ship that crash lands.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah.
Remember what it's called. Never mind.
Then the other episode of the Weeping Angels is of course the one in New York with the statue of
Angels
Liberty
in-
Weeping Angel.
Angels in
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he knows all the titles of all the
Only
angels.
the angel one. That one have to watch. That one no
But-
choice.
Yeah, the scare tactics used,
Yeah.
like, because I thought it was genius that you guys use the Weeping Angels because
Yeah.
number one, they're the most simplest scary
Yeah.
monster in Doctor Who lore,
Yeah.
and they fit a phone perfectly because it's
Yes.
an image,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you couldn't put a Dalek
Yeah.
in the phone.
and it also does.
Paranoia
I mean,
that
you
surrounds.
could, you could put a Dalek. The whole game, you're like,
I'll play it on mute. I'll just play it on mute. It's fine.
you want to have a conversation with a Dalek on a phone?
What did you have for lunch?
Would you like some tea? But yeah. So yeah, the weeping, like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The video calls that pop up. The what do you call it? The when it's corrupting the messages, and also like as you're playing it, and then you're noticing why is
Your
the home screen
yeah.
all
Yeah.
weird? What's going on?
And then when you have that sort of dissolving weeping angel on the home screen, that freaked me out because like I'm like,
Where did it go?
What's happening? But sorry.
Sorry, no, but you haven't finished it. Are you okay if we talk about it till the end?
Yeah.
Okay. Because when it's revealed, because you find out that Lawrence got married finally, and not with what's her face?
I mean I know that already,
Yeah, but
and I didn't get that.
and you know that she's disappeared.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's missing. And then you find this old video footage. Like that was some heartbreaking shit. When you finally open that corrupted
okay.
file.
And it's her from
Yeah.
the 1920s.
Yes.
Exactly, which very good quality by the way for vertical.
Yeah, right?
You know,
Show the HD first and then
as you do.
Yeah.
you know, in
Yeah, but-
1938 there was some good cameras.
That was heartbreaking.
That was very heartbreaking to see us stuck there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think we really wanted so after watching Blink we wrote a note to ourselves. It's like, okay, these are the moments that we wanna capture perfectly. So the first thing is that you know in the original episode where Sally got the letter from the guy.
Yes.
Yes.
So reading
Yeah.
about the friend that got sent.
Which
So
is Lawrence's sister.
yes, correct. Lawrence's sister, Katie. Yeah.
Katie
In fact,
Nightingale.
she's referenced in the game as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
so that moment we wanted that. So we wanted that feeling to come across, that heartbreaking moment where it's
Yeah.
like I know somebody is gone and I cannot so that's number one. The second one we wanted to really capture is that the timey-wimey stuff where you watch something in the beginning and you don't know what it means or you don't know what's the context.
Yeah.
But when you put it at the end, you were like, oh, so this is
Yes.
what's
Yes.
happened.
Yes.
So those are the two very important things. There's one more thing as well. Of course, the how do you present the angels in this particular game, the phone itself. So those three things, those are the pillars. So we wanted to make sure that those three things are in. Everything else is a bonus, but these three things must be in. Yeah. So yeah.
How difficult would it be though?
Yeah.
I'm just curious
Yep.
because sometimes some of the responses I have for Osgood, I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's like
how difficult would it be to just totally AI that shit?
AI. Whoa, it's
that is AI is in like what? As in like you can just type whatever you
Yeah.
want and then
Type a question and be like,
yeah.
hey, what you wearing?
Oh man.
that is
Yeah.
that's a whole different set of technologies. I mean,
Yeah.
there are AI bots like that you can chat with, and there are like
Yeah.
even some for like mental health and stuff.
Yeah.
I
But
think if we did
it's
AI
so
with
lip-
Osgood, we'll solve the game in half an hour.
So yeah, but sometimes even their responses even are so limited. So
Yeah.
there'd be so like you have to download like literally you need a computer to do that. I don't think these things.
These are computers.
Yeah.
But-
it's a bit far.
like
for
it'd be
us.
like
We went to the moon with less.
AI is tricky because it's like
how many gigs would you need? And you'd
yeah.
be constantly online unless you
Siri?
well, that's
Siri has
Apple though. So
yeah, but
we're
Siri
like-
has access
Okay,
to
Google.
they, have,
Google
they,
Assistant.
they have to be online all the time. So it needs to be an
You're
online
using a
game.
phone.
I know. Well, I was playing on my non-online tablet. So,
But
anyway,
yeah, no.
Yeah. But although think about it.
Having the responses did
Feedback received.
it weirdly reminded me of Monkey Island.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It took me back to that.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
So maybe it could be Quippier.
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 Oh, Quip here. I was like, Kuber?
Quibber?
What?
Quibber?
But shit, I had something to say. Now I've forgotten.
I'm sorry.
Literally, it was just in my head.
The
You're
tip of your
you're
tongue.
talking about the game.
Okay.
And,
Whose idea was it to have those weird numbers being called out?
oh yeah.
The number
weird
tower.
numbers. Oh right. So remember I mentioned about the timey-wimey bit.
Yeah.
So we were discussing internally and we were trying to figure out like, okay, what can we do to sort of bring that moment. So I was working with another writer. Her name is also Amelia. She actually pitched something. She actually picked this number station. This concept of the number
Yeah,
station,
yeah.
where it's like this old radio stations that with this really strange broadcast and
Yeah.
things like
Yeah.
that. So
Especially in the UK.
Yep. So why not bring that in? Why not bring that real life mystery into
Yes.
this game? And it turns out to be a warning for the angels all along that
Aw.
is about to happen. So
Yeah.
Aw.
so yeah, like that idea, and we put it in. With the code words, we just. We had a CCTV puzzle at the end, so we just combined that element with the
Yeah.
phone
Yeah.
element, and sort of
I was-
came full circle at the end. Yeah,
I was waiting for those numbers to make sense
yeah.
for so long
because
because after the first call, I'm like, I'm writing this shit.
Yeah, right. I was trying to remember these numbers. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
going to come in handy at some point. But I find that interesting as well because recently, sort of a segue, Truth Seekers.
Yeah,
There was
the number
one
station.
episode. Yeah, there was a number station where they were trying to figure out what these numbers meant. And it turns out it was somebody
A
who was
ghost-
trying to
ghost
communicate.
machine.
Yeah, ghost machine. So I'm like, oh, okay, this was very reminiscent of that.
Although I didn't figure out who was sending the numbers. Who recorded
It was Aisha,
Too bad.
the operative lady. Yeah,
So
Osgood
Aisha got sent back. Oh, okay, okay.
yeah,
was sending
yeah.
I
I missed that bit.
Yep. I think also one of the dialogues
Because
mentioned
shit
that
gets
she-
real around that time. So
Yes.
it's like,
Oh,
what?
oh.
Ah!
Yeah. Some of the lines mentioned that she used to tinker around with ham radio stuff and things like that. So she's an expert in that sort of field. Yeah, so she knows how to broadcast this thing through time and to make sure that it got to the right person.
There was also one bit where the angels try to stop you from deleting them with pop-ups. I was like, you son of a bitch!
That's so current.
I was waiting for it to be like suddenly pop up like these girls are in PJ. I'm like, nope.
But
Oh my, kuatkan zakat anda. You know?
Oh, right.
it would be a very different game. To which all the global people would be
Yeah.
like,
What is this?
What is this? Okay, my question. I have one question. I don't know whether it was answered. I can't remember. Maybe I missed it. Why does Osgood have a disco ball in the car?
Oh no, because
No,
of the party stuff.
Oh
Lawrence was
yes,
playing a party,
yes,
yeah,
the
yeah.
friends party. So there's a disco
Yeah.
ball, which I appreciate. I'm like, how do you solve the angels this time? You don't have a TARDIS, haha, disco ball, because they all look at each other
Yeah,
through the disco
yeah,
ball.
fair enough.
That was very smart. I felt.
Yeah.
I also appreciated how much we gotten with Osgood,
Osgood, yes.
because like especially in the TV series, she's always sort of that supporting character.
Yeah.
Whereas this, she's finally given her
Front and
moment to
center.
be front and center, the
Yep.
main character. And we find out a little bit more about Osgood and her relationship with the Doctor, and she has friends, which we appreciate now. But what I'm really interested in seeing now is that you've inserted yourself into Doctor Who lore.
Yeah.
So now I'm wondering if at some point, be it the audio dramas or
it
the
canon?
actual series,
Yeah,
this
is
game
it canon?
becomes canon.
I hope so. So here's the thing. When we pitched the numbery wibbly numbers concept of the angels, we thought that was the best way to represent the angel in this medium. Because when we watched the previous episodes, we took the image of the angel becomes an angel idea, and when we looked at that episode and how the angel ingrained itself in film and in the screen, and it came out, so we were like, let's do something like this, but maybe in the context of a phone. So we felt like, okay, let's pitch this to the BBC. If they're okay with it, awesome. We've injected ourselves a little bit into the Doctor Who lore, yay. But if not, then we have a backup, which is like what they've done before. So when they took it, I was like, great. So I hope it's canon. I mean,
Because
that's
we have not seen the angels since. Did they appear in Capaldi's era?
No.
No, right? The last we saw of them was Angels
As
in Manhattan.
extras.
Right?
As extras.
But
Yeah.
for them to have their
not-
own story, we haven't
Because,
seen them since
yeah.
Angels in Manhattan. So it's
No, yeah, they haven't had a angel story.
yeah, so it's good to see them again.
Yep.
In that sense,
Yep.
scary but still good to see them again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am interested to see if this particular game pops up at some point. Like Osgood just has
I
one
know,
line.
right?
It's like, yeah, we say the last time we saw them, I had a disco ball, I think. Like, and it's like,
We did it. Indonesia boleh.
honestly, like, okay, the fact that this is a Doctor Who game developed in partnership with a Malaysian company, it's like,
It's a big thing.
I'm sorry, but I don't know why not more people are talking about this. Like, come on, like, media, for fuck's sake.
So Malaysian media got pick up ah?
Well, not the main market, so we didn't really focus on that too much. But we did
Within
tell
the
our
gaming
friends.
community. And,
Yeah, but we
Huh?
mostly focus on the core audience, which is UK, US. And,
Oh, Star, our friends at the Star don't comment.
Star hasn't even reviewed Kickflip.
Oh well.
it's okay. Doesn't matter.
They got more important. shit
yeah,
to
they got
do.
more important things to cover, but cover, so it's okay.
But I feel like this deserves more credit than it's actually
totally.
been given.
No, of
Yeah.
course.
Totally.
It's a fantastic game. Fantastic.
You best
game, but-
believe I'm gonna
yeah.
post this up on the Doctor Who Facebook group.
Yeah,
the
you
Malaysian
should.
Whovian one.
Yeah.
This episode,
They
yeah.
don't know it. They don't know about it yet.
No, they know about the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they know much about us.
Oh.
We're gonna get a lot of comments from those people like, "Do you have to swear so much?"
Yes, of course we do.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Post watershed. This is Torchwood.
Oh, fucking Torchwood.
Hey, don't you go wail about
No, no,
it.
no, no. I'm not really. I'm like, oh, fucking Torchwood. Like, that kind of fucking.
Except for their last season, because
Yeah.
I don't know what
That
McKeever was doing.
depressing.
Because it stars, right?
Yeah, the American Torchwood.
Where Jeremy right now is very like, what?
I know, right?
Are we talking about fire or?
Oh no.
Torchwood was an Torchwood, the word
It's a
Spin-off,
spin-off.
right?
Yeah.
It's a spin-off, and it's
Yeah.
also an anagram of Doctor Who.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they were
Welcome
the.
to
they
the-
Yeah,
were-
it's like,
Brilliant circle.
I get that reference.
I see. Yeah.
Captain America. You know.
Now the biggest Easter egg I think comes right at the end, which you don't expect.
Yeah.
Which is brand new footage.
the post credits.
Sort of, yeah, because you fade out and then suddenly, da-da-da,
Yep.
here's Jodie Whittaker, and I was like,
Wait,
13th Doctor.
She wasn't there though.
No,
she just
but-
gave a call.
Yeah, but we still heard her voice, and it's new
Yeah.
footage compared to what we've gotten with Tennant and Smith, which is
Yeah.
back footage. This is brand new audio recorded footage.
I think this is the new season.
Oh, so we're gonna wait another year for the next one?
Do you know there is a post-credit scene if you unlock all the cameos? If you unlock all the
That's
TARDISes.
what I was telling him just now.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
missed
There
just
is a-
one.
Wait, okay, so
Yeah.
there was 4 TARDISes, right?
Yes, 4 TARDISes.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, I did see it.
What was I got three?
So you saw it. So you saw it.
So okay, so first there's the, so yeah, there's a phone call,
Yeah,
right? Then there's credits,
yeah.
and then post-credit sequence.
Uh-huh.
It's him like, yeah, I'm gonna go into the fucking place, and Angel, right?
Ah, okay.
And then it glitches, and then you see the rest of the footage,
Uh-huh.
and he's like looking up at something, and then you hear the TARDIS.
Uh-huh.
And it's off camera
Uh-huh.
because can't afford to put the TARDIS in the shot.
They're being so smart.
And you hear the Doctor say some stuff like to Yaz about stuff.
Oh, so
And basically, right after that, then you get the continuation of the film footage of Vanessa.
Natasha.
Natasha,
Yeah.
right?
I don't look at me.
And the cameraman's like, no, it's just someone at the door. Hold on.
oh yeah, because
This is a private place. And then you hear like, excuse me, is this da-da-da? And her eyes light up. And then Lawrence pops
so-
up in front of the camera.
Oh,
Just like checking himself and then ran out
oh,
of
that's
film.
sweet. So they did end up together.
Yes.
Yes.
Spoilers.
Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, that post credit was nice. It was
Yeah.
because if I didn't see that, I'd be like, yeah, some motherfucker still died though. You know? At least with that one, it's like they were together. Okay, they were
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, and I mean that also harks back to Rory and Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
If I touch it,
We'll end up in the
we're
same place.
time, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
dude, your name is the first on the credits list.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
I know that guy.
Yep. But with Jodie being there, do you have any contact with Jodie?
I got on speed dial. Let me just-
That's actually all he cares about, really.
Yeah, that's all I care about. Like, do you have any contact with her?
And did they tell you anything about the next season?
Oh,
Yes.
right. No. No.
Okay, so this is Geeks in Malaysia. This episode, we've got what we needed.
You got all you needed. You.
But I mean, honestly speaking, I think everybody should go and get this game because I mean, it's not a long game, which
Yeah.
works in its favor in the sense that
Yeah.
you can finish this in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
It's
do
like
it.
watching a movie.
Yeah, you essentially like watching a movie.
It's an interactive movie.
It's literally
Choose your
an
own
interactive
adventure.
couple of episodes of Doctor Who.
And in fact, the fact that you are so involved in it on a very personal level,
Yeah.
because you've gotten this phone and you're finding out things, there's less disconnect as to when you're holding a controller. It's like, oh, you're controlling someone. So I really enjoyed that of this game. the pacing of it flowed really nicely as well. Like you said, you didn't even realize, right?
No.
That 2 hours had gone by.
Like a fucking casino. Ooh, one question.
Yeah.
I didn't try it out,
Yeah.
but what do you call it? The other phone numbers on the contacts list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Can
don't
you-
go anywhere.
They don't go anywhere. I tried calling some of them.
Yeah,
They're all
you know what's
line
fucked up?
busy.
There was
I was sometimes very afraid. I'm very afraid they'll actually like, how do I don't know enough about the story.
So
But
if
I'm just
we-
like,
If we had more time and more resource, we can put like little bits here and there, but it's just too many numbers. And
Like
just-
when you had to get that video,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you had to call the person.
Yeah.
Okay, so first I was like trying to remember. I was like kept going between email and then phone typing it, and then I was like, he has this phone number saved.
Yeah.
It's just not under the woman's name.
Yeah, because I was looking for the name. It wasn't there. So I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, I
yeah,
have to
yeah.
remember this number. So I was writing it
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
And then when I call it, the company comes out. I'm like, fuck's sake.
yeah.
And then
God damn it.
press 1 for this, and I was like, oh, it's like fucking Maxis again.
Yes. I sat there listening to it going,
Zero,
"Ah."
zero, zero. Oh shit, no, that doesn't work.
But I was dumb enough, unfortunately, when she answered the phone and went, hello, because there's a big pause. I was like, hello?
Good, you're immersed.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a credit to the game that I was going, okay, is this something like you have to communicate or stuff like that?
yeah,
Like,
look, yeah. Sometimes, so I'm not that far into the game, but then I see all these numbers and I'm like, but this person is relevant. I try calling, and then like there's also a moment like before it like goes to line busy.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
wait, what if they answer? What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? It's like, it cannot be. Like, cannot be. And say it's the line busy. Okay, okay. So
Yeah, I think like near the beginning, we're like, "Where's Natasha?" And I was like, "Let me call Dad, Mom."
there is also like a Natasha Nightingale. I'm like,
Yeah,
but she's not picking up.
yeah,
Like,
so
Yeah.
it's not like, but I mean, that's credit where the game is due.
Yeah.
You're really fucking immersed in it.
yeah, because I mean, we're all used to using a phone. We all think it's an actual phone.
Yes.
So I'm like,
Not many swipe functions though, a bit annoying.
yeah. I was like, this doesn't go anywhere.
You
There's
mean
not many
oh,
shortcuts.
Yeah, like even when we were swiping the photo, I was like, "Oh, I can't swipe. I need to press the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
I
arrow."
was like, fucking Android 4 again.
I mean, it's not bad, but
Yeah.
Fuck this Kit Kat!
Yeah.
oh god.
I think that one because we have to keep certain things universal
Yes,
because
Yeah.
like, iPhone
yes.
functions differently.
Yes.
Android functions differently. So we have to like, okay, what's
So-
What's a universal OS?
understood functions, and
And-
we just have to keep it that way.
And you also might as well just create your own virtual phone UI.
Either that or
right?
it's like,
So-
oh, he's the only guy that has an Ubuntu phone.
yeah, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And we-
Wow, he's still using Windows.
But I like that personal connection to Osgood though. I did have like every now and then I'm like, ooh, Osgood speaking to me. I'm like, yeah, again immersive. Yeah, but I think that's all we could say about the game at this point, right? I mean, it's really
I
fucking
mean,
fun.
it was
like-
fun. Like,
Yeah.
I try and stay. This game is the exact reason why I try and stay away from phone games. You know, because it gets addictive, and
Yeah.
I get because I have a lot of nerve issues, and
Okay,
spine
right.
issues. So you know, my carpal tunnel syndrome kicks in pretty quick.
Yeah.
But it's fucking like fuck it, move the other hand.
I think one of
Okay,
the
this one's good. All right, that's not fucking-
Yeah, one I think one of the things that we want to try to do is that I think for lack of a better word, let's call them serious games because I think most mobile games you tend to associate them with like very casual games, you know, match
Yes.
three,
Yeah.
you know, those gacha games or whatnot. But we wanted to make like a narratively driven, like very
Yeah.
strong, serious,
Yeah.
but it's built for that particular medium itself.
Yes.
Because I think
Yes.
you know, we can build games for PC. It's like you know, make it third-person shooter. You can make like puzzle platform or whatever.
Yeah.
But for phone, it's a bit tricky because you can't really. The controls are weird. Like if you want to make
Yeah.
a platformer, it's not as smooth. You want to make
Yeah.
like a like a fighting game. There's no input. It's very tricky. So we wanted to make like a game built for
the
the
UI,
phone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Touch screens. That's more narrative driven, more serious. So yeah, that's so we wanted to make like the phone is a phone that's a game device as well. Let's make a game device built for this device. There's no joystick. There's no nothing. What kind of game can we make? So we just started out with this this found phone concept, and yeah, that we find that people really got into it very quick. Yeah.
And not to say that you shouldn't play this on a PC. Undoubtedly, a PC version is going to be a lot different in terms of the experience because when you have it on a phone,
Yeah.
It's almost like you get lost in like, oh shit, this is now my phone.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're on a PC, it's very clear. Oh, you're playing
You're playing a
it on
game,
a
yes.
laptop.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna download it to my iPad first. Then when I saw it was just gonna, double
Yeah.
the size, but it'll still be the phone format.
Yeah.
I was like, I might as well just play it on the device that it's meant to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You know?
whoever's listening, if you happen to have played it both on a phone and the PC version, let us know like what your thoughts are. Like, which one did you actually enjoy more? Because I mean, it would be interesting if they went, "Oh, I actually enjoyed the PC one more."
Yeah, it had a cheat code: up, up, down, down, left, right, select start.
That triggered the doctor to come up and solve
Yeah.
everything.
She had all the weapons.
But yeah, it's on iOS, Steam, and Android, as we said earlier. And I remember telling you like, no, play it on the iOS, play it on your phone, because I think that's the most immersive experience you're gonna find.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
What's next?
Yeah,
actually,
what is
what's
next?
next for
Can you? Is there anything you can tell us?
Yeah.
Okay,
Now that we've done this with the BBC, next up is going to be Richard Attenborough.
So
The
if
EastEnders, the game.
if this game does well, there might be another one. There might be
Another Doctor Who?
Another Doctor Who.
Oh, you heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it first.
But we'll see.
I mean, yeah, because the game has only been out for.
I guess
about
it's
a-
up to you guys to
The
decide.
BBC are
I
like,
thought
we
about
were
it.
going to give you another game, but you talked about it on that stupid podcast.
Hey, if you're listening to us, BBC, thank you.
We are also working on Simulacra 3. Yeah, so that's in the works. So we've done. I think we're pretty much done with pre-production already. So going into production. So we're doing all the writing and the UI design and stuff.
Hi, two actors and
Is there any moment in the game where they need a bunch of podcasters to help solve the...
No, I don't want to be a podcaster on this game. What?
Hi, we're
If
Geeks in
the
Malaysia.
podcasters come in.
No, you know how like GTA always has music in the background?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
there's always
right.
a podcast in the background.
Yeah, it's just us. Hey,
I
you
will
solved
keep
the
that in
crime yet? No, okay, I mean-
They had a podcaster solve the Godzilla problem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
yes, I mean,
Podcasters
yes.
can save the
Yeah.
world.
Yes. But yeah, if you don't know, Simulacra, I can never pronounce it right.
Simulacra, yeah.
Simulacra
Yeah.
had another podcaster who was in there, Ian McNally.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so like, hey,
So yeah, it's pretty much there already, right?
What's he doing in it?
being
Ian.
Irish?
yeah, essentially.
Being Irish.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, Ian's gonna come and kill us.
I know.
He's gonna come kill us now. He's gonna run all the way from the.
Started rewatching Father Ted. Fact.
But yes, you've heard all this sort of exclusive. Can we call it exclusive? Have you
Sure,
said this,
I'm
have you said this on any other?
no, I
Ha!
Yeah.
Exclusive.
yeah, quite chill. You just ask me any question, and I'll just answer it.
So-
Really? How much BBC pay you?
The commercial.
Okay, actually, there is one thing. How long?
That is one thing.
There is something actually.
The BBC.
How long did it take to develop this
Yes.
game from like start to finish, from the
okay,
first
okay.
concept to finish?
Good question. We started March last year. So we started March last year. We had like a definitive build by December.
Oh,
By
wow.
December. So from December all the way till release, we just bug fixes,
Yeah,
QA
yeah.
testing, fine tuning, and so on and so forth.
Is that the usual time frame for your games, or is this
yeah.
quicker?
Because we already had. It already came. The outline came with the pitch already.
Yeah.
So I won't say like a lot of the work is done, but that's shaved off like a couple of months, perhaps.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and also like we worked in tandem with like the writers and also like film production and stuff. So there were a lot of things that we didn't really have to worry about. So we don't have to like pause production, go to film production, and come back again. So we let them handle the sub, we handle our sub. So it's kind of working in tandem in that sense. So it took about, and the game is not really that complex compared to our Simulacra games as well. So it's like I would say it's more comparable to Simulacra 1, which is not as complex. So that's why it didn't take that. And also because we've done this before, we were like, well, we already got the codes, we already got the functions and all. We just need to make sure that it's more in flavor of the world and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of the pre-production we don't really have to do because we've done those things before. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm curious if there was during the bug testing
Yeah.
because of the nature of the monster in the game.
Yeah.
Like, at any point, was there a bug where the angel just stuck there and freaked someone?
Oh,
And you all got freaked out? Like,
yeah,
it's
there
Oh
was-
my god.
There were a
Oh
lot
my-
of bugs. There were. There was one where like the angel was stuck there. I think there was one where after the pop up, you delete the pop up and you just couldn't get out of the screen anymore, so it just stuck frozen.
Oh,
There.
Jesus.
So it's all just.
Fuck it, don't fix my phone, just
Yeah.
throw the phone away, I'll get you one.
Too late, it's stuck in your head.
No!
Yeah, you know, we had an idea where we wanted to like, what if like the angel is in the photos itself, manipulating things. Like for example, like the angel can like push something from an image and it moves or something like that. So we think like, wow, that would be really cool. And then we were mapping it out. We're like, nah, too much work. It's it's crazy.
So instead, it goes 70s psychedelic with some of the photos.
Yeah, just like baby stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to admit, when you had the photo of Wester Drumlins, I did get a bit freaked out because I was like looking
Yeah.
at the pictures. I'm like, "Fuck you! There's an angel there. Fuck's sake. It's right there. How did you not see this? Why are you taking a closer picture of this weeping angel?"
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any favorite moments, like the best part or like the most memorable or like?
I mean, to me, the first, what do you call it? Like, a bunch of the memorable parts, number one was, trying to, I don't know, it's the first or the second glitch.
Yeah,
When you really start to notice, like, something's wrong.
yeah.
Right? It's not just like the menu or anything. And then just before the glitch ends, like for a second, the fucking angel's there, and then the phone's on like,
Did I see it? Did I see it? Is it?
you know, that one, the one I mentioned before, the rearranging the messages.
Yeah,
Before we get to that, I gotta remember that because that was the moment that I was because my wife got a new job and she's in this new place.
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
I was playing it at this new place,
Oh my God.
and that moment happened. I was on my headphones. There are people around me, and I did this. I was like, and I looked around like, shit. You really see that?
And then the one with all those like text pop-ups of like, I can't remember what it said. It was like, "You're dead, motherfucker. Life is shit. Your mama ain't nothing. Fucking." All that stuff. Like,
Yeah,
these
yeah.
weird fucking like messages that were just covering the main message.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun in those.
I gotta close that. And then after a while, I'm like, God damn it, with these pop-ups. Man. Get an antivirus on your phone. And when you finally see the vintage film,
Yeah,
Yes.
that one was sad as hell. Like,
Yeah.
there was a moment just like, fuck. And, okay, here's the tricky thing. Like, I don't know in what order I accidentally
yeah,
played things. So, I was, what do you call it? Going to talk to Osgood.
yeah,
And then I played the video,
yeah,
right? So, I saw what happened,
yeah.
but I hadn't uploaded it to Osgood yet,
Right. Yes.
right? So then after watching it, Osgood's still being happy, like, hey,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
watch the video. I'm like, I've seen it, woman. And it's not a good time. Send.
Oh,
And
no.
then, it's just like after that, it's just like the conversation goes sad, like, yeah, I know! You were texting me whilst I was watching it!
But for me, I think one of my favorite moments, of course, is that moment when you finally realize, oh my god, that's where she's gone. And it brings me back to Blink, that moment when Natasha, right? Oh, no, Kathy
Yeah.
sends the letter.
Yeah.
Immediately, I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking sad.
Yeah.
But there was another moment which wasn't meant to happen because it hung on me.
Okay.
But it was the moment when Frisk gives you a video call.
Yes. Yes.
I pressed answer, it was just a blank screen. I was
Right.
like, I couldn't exit that. But then for some reason, there's Oscar at the top. Hello? Hang up the phone. Are you still on the call? I'm like, bitch, I can't do anything. Like, stop texting me. Let me sort this shit out. And then, of course, it goes without saying, the moment I saw Tennant's bit, I'm like, hey! Yeah.
Right.
Also, that one of the video shots was like the body cam.
Oh,
And- Like, my room at home is usually very, very dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hadn't pushed up the brightness on the phone, so that was also dark. So I'm just like, what the fuck? I know an angel's gonna pop up in one corner somewhere, but should I brighten it? Oh fuck! And then right after that, oh shit, the Welshman's there too.
yeah. When it got to the Aisha moment where it's like, get
And then he
out.
sends you a message.
Yeah.
He sends you a photo. He sends you a selfie, which is like, well, that's both convenient and weird. And then you go back to talking to Oscar. It's like, look, if you can get a photo of him, like, oh, funny you should ask.
Yeah. There it is.
I think I'm getting a dick pic next. This guy's very chatty. And he needs friends.
There's a lot of moments where I felt like I wanted to scream at my phone, like when Aisha was there. It's like, you need to get out. Fucking get out, bitch! Stop going. No, I just got a little bit more to do. Get the fuck out! What's that?
Accomplished.
She does what everyone in a haunted house shouldn't.
What is that? And then when he starts
there's
talking,
something in the dark. I'm gonna walk towards it. Because I'm with Unit.
that's another thing, like, yeah, that's another bit where I was like, what's Unit? I'm like, for fuck's sake, I can tell you what's
And you read
Unit.
it.
But I'm like, for people who don't know Doctor
Yeah,
Who,
yeah,
we
calm
need
down.
to explain this. Yeah, I feel like for Doctor Who fans, if you gave them an option of this sort
Fast
of
forward.
AI thing,
Fast
Yeah.
forward.
half an hour
Fast
back.
forward.
Right.
Tutorial.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that in terms of
Yeah,
whoever wrote
yeah.
the script. I appreciate that
Because
you
it's
don't-
woven into the game as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's part of it.
like
so
you
it doesn't
really
feel
don't
forced.
need to be a Doctor Who fan in order to
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
and appreciate the game.
So sometimes I just play along. Oh, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this? Are you sure this is?
You know, compared to like other training modes, like, have you guys ever play EA Skate?
No.
Okay, so EA Skate 3, like Jason Lee became a character
Oh yeah, I know.
in the
this.
EA Skate
Yeah.
games.
Okay.
So their way of training you to the controls is it's just Jason Lee there in tight shorts.
Oh yeah,
In a tight short, like,
short.
hey, looks like you came to learn how to skate. Get. You know? Let's see your ollie, friend. And you're like, God, this is so. I need to know. You know, I remember when they gave manuals for games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, having a manual for Super Mario, which is redundant.
Yeah,
but,
because
hey, up is
press
that?
A, press B. That's about it. But yeah, you've given a way of instructions without being instructions.
Yeah, so we had a few like dialogue choices, and we felt like if you're new coming in new to the game, there were a lot of things like who the hell is also good?
Yeah,
What's unit? What's the doctor even?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
simple
yeah.
things like that.
Wibbly wobbly, tiny whiny.
So we had options like if you pick those options, she would just explain
Yes.
it to you.
Yeah.
Like just take your time, explain. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Whovians will know,
Yeah.
of course, but you know if you're new to the game, yeah, if you know already, just skip. You know, just move on and
Although
get straight to the plot. You know.
I noticed though your responses are like they're split into polite, confused,
Always.
And rude.
and very salty.
Always.
Like, we've got to do this.
You know,
I'm
not sure about that, guys.
then, question mark.
slow claps.
I almost always wanted to pick the salty
I
one.
know.
I'm like,
I don't
felt-
want to help. You know,
Yeah, I know. I was like, I feel like I don't
I'm
want to
getting
help.
out of here.
But like,
I think there was at one point Oscar was trying to say, "Oh, we got to do this."
why?
Yeah, exactly. And therefore, I care because.
Man is a
What
salty
happens-
motherfucker.
What happens if you click the salty options?
Well, you just get salty responses because
I kind of want to replay the
Because-
game now with all the salty responses.
yeah,
Osgood starts getting progressively more mean. Well, fuck you. I'll find someone else.
Wait, what happened to Kaigan?
There is an option in the game. I don't know if you can find it. I'm
Really?
trying to remember where if you refuse her long enough and the game just ends.
Oh,
I've got to replay this again.
oh, it's the piss off
If
Osgood.
you-
version.
yeah, and it just brings you back to the main menu. It's like, oh, you're back here again. I thought you don't want to play this game.
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck you
So
too.
salty!
but it's only in the beginning. So you know,
okay.
yeah.
But
So,
I kind of appreciate that because I think especially when you first started playing these games way back in the
Yeah.
90s and stuff, you always wanted to fuck with the game.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, hey, you should go here. Fuck you. No, I don't want to do it.
yeah.
Good old Monkey Island.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I love.
hit monkey with rock. You can't do that. No, hit monkey with rock.
So it's that
Can't
sort
do
of
that.
thing like,
Hit myself with rock. Can't do that either.
yeah, so it's sort of that thing that throws back to you've always wanted to give
Yeah.
these salty responses.
Yeah.
Here's your opportunity. Go fucking do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, the first time playing, I didn't want to do it because I felt bad.
I know. I mean,
Yeah.
we all love
Osgood-
Osgood.
It's
I'm
such a
surprised you
sweetheart.
didn't try and chucho like just one Malaysian response.
Cannot
Nah,
lie.
nah.
It
It'll be
cannot
out of
lie.
context.
It's
You
like,
know,
we've
just-
got to go to the house. Malas lah.
No, not even that. What do you call it? You know, like what's a good like just rat? Ah, shit. I had it just now.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh.
A lot of lost moments.
ish,
Oh, you know.
ish.
Fucking like. No, just simple. Okay, Bosku.
Oh no.
And Oscar's like, what? Sorry, nothing. I'll be salty again. And
Again.
then.
Yeah.
Again, that would be just for Malaysian audience.
Yeah. I feel like a
I'll
Malaysian
get a
mod.
document from BBC, you know,
What
and then
does
it'll
this
be
mean?
like, what does this mean? And I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
It's a slang for okay.
No, can you imagine?
Leave it as that.
Can you imagine if you do this complex thing to basically create a character called Bosco, which becomes canon in Doctor Who?
Damn it.
The alien Bosco has come to take over the planet. Yes, he has. Yes,
He's gonna
he has.
steal all the money.
Yes.
He's gonna rob the bank. But
Oh no, it's his wife.
oh
Oh
god.
my god.
Actually, there is one token Asian character which I was like,
Yeah.
Huang.
Oh yeah, Huang.
Huang.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah, the shopkeeper guy. Yeah.
Yes,
he's
the
just-
one from Tekken.
Yeah, Huang. I was like, some of the characters.
Oh
I'm
no,
like,
that was
okay.
Huang, wasn't it?
Was it?
What?
Was it Huang or Huang?
For what?
Tekken.
Tekken. I thought it was
know.
Huang, wasn't it? Anyway,
Yeah.
we digress. But I also appreciate how it slowly builds up the things, especially when you're reading the text.
Yeah.
And you also sort of get very, involved in like, oh, this is going well. Oh god, no.
Did you guys go through the Sparrow Bookstore website?
I
a
saw
bit-
it, yeah, a bit,
yeah.
but I didn't fully
Why,
explore
eh?
it.
No, I was just curious because I didn't click many links on it.
Right.
Do you
I
read
was
the
just like-
forums though?
I did.
Yeah,
yes.
I read some of the forums.
Because I was like, there's got to be a clue somewhere here. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
just
Hey,
like any
Reddit.
forum.
Conspiracy theorists
Bunch of
Reddit.
weirdos.
Yeah. But it's a good game throughout. You honestly, if you've watched this far and you're still heard
sure.
all the spoilers and still want to play the game, go ahead and do
It's
it.
still fun.
It's still fun. Yeah. I
Actually,
mean, 'cause
even if we spoiled it, there are things that we didn't spoil. You'll have your own personal
Yeah.
experience.
Yes.
you
And
go about
be-
solving the game in your own way, and you get
Be
different.
salty with Osgood. See what happens.
Be
Now,
nice to Osgood.
Before
please.
we end this
I honestly
discussion,
thought she was dead, actually.
Osgood, no.
Because I couldn't remember the
No, but then-
Capaldi episode where...
What happened to the Zygon?
Yeah, because all the
Wasn't she-
Zygons were starting some shit. And
Wasn't
then,
is it under two Osgoods?
No, one of them died.
Yeah, one of them died,
Oh.
yeah.
So, and the other one went a bit...
And we don't know which is which.
Didn't Osgood come back in Whittaker season?
No.
At some point?
No.
New.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we saw Osgood recently. Maybe the audio adventures.
In the game.
No, but you're asking, wasn't Osgood dead?
I don't know, because I didn't
Yeah.
finish those episodes when I was rewatching Doctor Who.
No, because I know there's a unit bunch of audio dramas with what's her face?
Michael Jackson.
Lethbridge Stewart, the
Oh,
daughter.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So there's a
okay.
bunch of audio dramas. I'm sure Osgood pops out at some point. Speaking of which, the new audio drama has Eric Roberts' master back. So
And
find
isn't
that.
and isn't Eccleston back as well?
Yes! Fucking Eccleston has come
Finally.
back to play the Doctor! So
Yes.
happy. But yes, before we end this discussion, we actually have something really, really special. And it's the first time we're doing this,
Wait,
actually.
wait.
Oh.
Is this the thing, the...
Not this
No,
one.
not
Okay,
this one. No,
yeah, save that one.
that comes a bit later. But Jeremy and Kaigan
Kaigan Games.
Kaigan.
Games, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry,
No worries.
has given us 3 keys to give away, and this is actually our very first giveaway that we're ever doing.
Yeah,
Oh shit, we
Yeah.
got 3 keys to give it?
Yes,
I
we
didn't
got-
even know about this.
I said it in the group chat. Okay,
I know
Which
about
bit?
it.
You
I
in the
don't
group
remember.
chat.
Did I respond? Did I respond?
No.
No.
Did I respond?
No.
Did I respond? So I didn't read it.
Yes, we're doing a
This might be
giveaway.
something important to let me know about.
It's in the group. Okay, but we're going to a giveaway. There's 3 keys: one for iOS, one for Android, and one for Steam.
Oh.
The competition begins tomorrow, which is Friday, because this comes out Thursday, as usual. So it'll be on our Instagram page, but you heard it here first. I'll give you the rules first so you can prepare. Just
Yeah, because he's figured this out. And also he's figured all of this out without telling both of us.
okay. Here's how you answer.
see, Amelia didn't know the mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, I know there was a
it's
giveaway.
simple giveaway mechanics. It's the simple one of like, follow us and Kaigan Games on Instagram. Kaigan's is Kaigan HQ, right?
Yes, great. Yep.
Kaigan HQ on Instagram.
KAIGANHQ.
Yes, on Instagram. You can follow us on Facebook as well, but this is more of the Instagram competition. Like the post, share it and stories, and tag us. And then comment down below what gaming platform you would prefer to use, and we'll pick 3 winners. It will be a random competition, so
We'll put it into an internet randomizer then.
yeah,
Yes.
internet randomizer. But we'll three winners, and this is a global competition. So no matter
Yeah.
where you are in the world,
Because there's no shipping involved.
yes,
The internet is. Yeah.
and we'll pick a winner next. The competition ends on Tuesday. It ends on Monday, the 12th of April at 11:59 p.m. So the competition
GMT or Malaysian time?
Malaysian time.
Malaysian time.
Malaysian time.
GMT plus 8.
Yes.
Yes.
And we'll announce the winners on Tuesday, the following day. So if you would like to get a copy of this game, go follow the competition, do whatever I said. It will be out tomorrow on our Instagram, so follow that.
So what day is that? What day is tomorrow?
Tomorrow
What date?
is
Tomorrow's the 8th.
wait, as in like
Oh, no. Sorry.
the day of recording that we're recording is Wednesday the 7th of April. So tomorrow, the day you're listening to this, will be the 8th of April, which means tomorrow will be the 9th of April, Friday. Fuck's sake.
So,
Simple
job.
fucking question, dude, because you're saying tomorrow today, and the episode goes up tomorrow, so does the episode go out the same day as the episode, or tomorrow after the episode?
yeah, so my name is Amelia Chen.
Yeah, Nick Dorian.
And I'm Kyril Mbaha with a very special guest.
Jeremy Uy.
Yes, thank you for coming on. Thank
Yes,
you, by the way, and answering all the questions.
Yeah, so, like and subscribe, follow wherever.
Follow on youtube.com/Geeks in Malaysia, anywhere you get your podcasting stuff.
If
yeah.
you'd like to give us buy us a cup of coffee, we are at.
ko-fi.com/Geeks in Malaysia. And if you'd like to follow Kaigan, where can we find you?
Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Kaigan HQ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep geeking out, yo.
Welsh statues!